I'm be honest, man. I think every man needs to experience semen retention. Every man needs to experience abstaining for a certain amount of time. And why I say that is because if you think about the world and how messed up the world is, it's because of sex. People addiction to sex, people addiction to porn, you know, uh, lust. That's man biggest weakness. And until you master it, you will always be a victim. You will always be lost. You will always be less than a man because what it does to you is it see the lust thing is so powerful. So when you controlled by lust, when you led by lust, it overtakes anything else. That's on your mind. You fall victim to temptation every single time. A lot of dudes are dead right now because of lust. A man killed another man, you know, over lust. You know, um, a lot of dudes in jail right now over lust, and it's crazy when you think about it. Like, I mean, you got people putting sex before they money. Like, they be about to go make some money, and dudes will go if a female hit them up at the same time, be like, "Oh, come over, boom, boom." They'll go to the female crib, and now they made their money. You know what I'm saying? And you would never grow into what you're supposed to be if you don't master and defeat lust. I'm not saying never think about sex, never have sex again, but I'm saying the only time you think about sex is when you are having it. And that don't mean you're supposed to try to seek it every day. Like a lot of people be like, "Oh, where the hoes at? Where the hoes at?" They hit females up every single day on the internet, DMing, sliding up on stories, liking pictures, commenting, you know what I'm saying, thirsty as hell, because they living in a lowest form of vibration that they ever could be in as a man, because they're led by lust. I don't respect no man. I never would respect a man that is led by lust. Now it's a powerful thing to overcome because the world pushes so much. Everywhere you look, they forcing sex on your brain. You see it on the internet, you see it in the movies, the music, uh, you see it in real life. The way the girls are dressed now, they barely have anything on when you go out in public. So they forcing that shit on your mind so much. And then they pushing BBLs too. So it's like you liable to whether it's real or fake, you liable to see a girl with a fat ass. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere you go. But yeah, man, you have to become strong. You have to become a man. You're not a man if your lust leaves you. That's weak. You are weak. If you like the fap, you are not a man. You are weak. You know what I'm saying? You have been controlled by lust, dog. You don't control yourself, something else controls you. And that's why I tell dude, I be like, it's pointless, man. Don't I don't think about sex. You shouldn't think about sex unless you having it. And that's on some like natural shit. Like you shouldn't they don't mean just go out there and try to seek it just to have it. A lot of people lost and I won't hang with no dude that's all you think about. I don't want you around me. You can't come around me, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit just not the way it's supposed to be. And when you are led by your lust, that's just sucker shit, dog. You just a sucker. You a loser. You a clown. Like, just think about that shit. What it means to be a sex addict. People brag about that. Men brag about that. Being addicted to sex. And them same dudes are the same dudes. They got multiple baby mamas, and they all this baby mama drama. They're the same ones on child support. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, look at the shit. Look at the shit they going through because of their lust. You know, they're the same ones that can't use the discernment, and they poorly judge people's character and allow all type of hoes in their life and get all type of hoes their heart, and they end up getting cheated on because they led by lust. When you led by lust, you can't think straight. You can't think straight. You can't think about shit. Like I said, that shit overtaking your mind, and that's all on your mind. That's all you care about, and you're gonna get what you deserve from that shit. Cause that shit is a sin. You know, it don't take no Bible reader to know that lust is a sin. Just look at the people who are addicted to lust and look at their life. Look at how they live. Look at how low their vibration is on a daily. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you need to do semen retention because you need that stain, because it will teach you so much. First of all, like I say, you need to do it until you break lust. If you want to know how long you're supposed to abstain, do it until you kill lust. Until you get to the point to where, all right, I'm over lust. Like, only time I'm gonna think about it is if I'm about to have it. And it's not gonna be on my mind. I'm not gonna be talking about it. I'm not gonna be trying to have it every day. Like, you just gotta let that shit be. Like, sometimes you gotta tell, it's to the point, bro, with me, I have to tell females, no, that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's dudes out here begging females to have sex with them. It's dudes out here that was broke, grinding their whole life just to give it away to a female for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Tricks. I don't respect tricks, man. You do what you want with your money, but what it means, it's about what it means for you to be a trick. What that represents. You know what I'm saying? You a lost sucker ass loser who is led by lust. God is not with you. A lot of people like talk about God and shit, man, and they live in foul. How you gonna talk about God and you're not even living for God? How you talking about God and all you do is sin? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, anybody that can't do semen retention for a long period of time, you just a weak sucker, man. You a lame ass loser, bro. You weak. And you don't deserve to breathe air. Like, you just a clown, bro. Like, it's one thing if you trying it and you struggling with it at first. All right, cool. But I'm talking about the dudes that think, oh, semen retention gonna give you cancer, prostate cancer, all that stupid shit, using that as an excuse to be weak. They happy. Oh, if I do semen retention, I'm gonna get cancer. Yes, I can keep being a weak ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You a loser, bro. And I know the dudes that live by lust, bro. All you gotta do is look at their lifestyle, and you'll know what type of person they are. I know what type of person somebody is based off a lot of shit. Like, it don't take me. I don't have to know you personally at all. Just off your interaction with females, just off the fact, like, if I see a dude and his girl out, and just off the way she dressed, the way she talked to him, the energy, her body language towards him. I know a lot about him off that. You know what I'm saying? I know if he a sucker or if he not. By all that shit. Like, it's a lot of shit, man. It's easy to read people, bro. Like, a lot of people look up to people because they think people spiritual or they think somebody getting money. Just because somebody getting money, just because somebody claim they spiritual and shit, don't make them somebody to look up to, somebody to listen to. Like the Kevin Gates shit, for example, man. He do all that spiritual talk, right? And he be saying, shit that was just relatable. Like, he say real shit when it comes to spirituality and when it comes to fasting and, shit like that. So it's like, but then you turn around and if you know all this, right, you got all this wisdom and knowledge, right? How could you allow a known hoe to become your wife? And then they got divorced after like 50 days. Silly shit. So it's like, what type of man are you? That's why I tell people, man, don't judge a man based off, oh, he'll catch a body. He'll kill a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge a man off how much money he got. Don't judge a man off what he do in the streets. Don't judge a man off if he go to the gym, he got muscular. Don't judge a man based off his spirituality. What you judge a man based off of, this the only thing you need to know who a man is. You judge a man based off his interaction with women. You can kill a nigga in the streets and go home and your female treat you like a straight sucker. You can go to the gym, claim you spiritual and all that, and females treat you like a straight bitch. You know what I'm saying? You gotta judge on based off of interaction with women, based off his interaction with women, how women talk to him, the feedback he get from women, how they respond to him, are they submissive towards him? And then also, you have to look at his interaction with women as far as the women he allowed in his life. Because if you claim you got wisdom and knowledge and you just at this high level spiritually, you're supposed to be able to discern the virtuous woman from the hoes. And the fact that you allow a hoe around you, that means you're not where you think you are spiritually. You're not. So it's like, obviously God ain't with you. Well, I don't know what the hell you doing. You led by lust. You are led by lust and not your spirit for you to allow a hoe around you, but you claim you spiritual, So it's like, you claim you got this connection, this spiritual connection. So you have to look at all that. Look at the way a female responds to that man. Look at the way she dressed when she with that man. You know what I'm saying? Look at if they walking in a building. Do he hold the door and she go in first, and he go in behind her? Like, I done had somebody, man, I was walking in a building and there was a couple in front of me. And I'm thinking, well, I ain't really think shit, but I'm just reading shit, I'm observing it. So in my mind, if I'm with my girl, man, and if it's a dude behind us, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna open the door. She's going in first. I'm gonna go in there behind her, and he gonna follow in behind me. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna go. But the way it went was, and the way a lot of people do this, it's just little shit like this. Like, you open a door and you go in first, then your girl come in behind you. Now it's another man behind your girl. And people don't think about how shit like that. They think, oh, what's the problem with that? It ain't about that. Like, it's just, it's just some shit bro. Either you know or you don't know, bro. It's one of those things. Like, it's not shit too deep to think about. You just gotta have that shit in you, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like, yeah, look at how a female responds to a man. Oh yeah, and then the thing is, she was holding the door for me. He leaving her and shit. She holding the door for me. She got all these suitcases and all type of shit on her hand. She's still trying to hold the door for me. I'm like, nah, you good. Go ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? And in my mind, I already know, like, yeah, I already know how their relationship is based off that alone. You know what I'm saying? Based off her trying to hold the door for another man. You feel what I'm saying? She wasn't supposed to be in that position. She supposed to went in before him. Either he supposed to hold the door when I was coming, or he supposed to just let it close and I opened it for myself. But I was a distance away. I wasn't right close up on him. I wasn't too far back, but I was a distance away to where she could have walked in there and let it close and let me open it for myself. You know what I'm saying? And then we got to the other door and the same thing happened again. Then we were getting on the elevator and she like held the door open for me. You know what I'm saying? And my mom just thinking like, you know what I'm saying? If I want them type of niggas based off that, I know I could take his girl just off that alone. See, a lot of people they don't realize shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't about none of that shit though, dog. You know, but man, the more of the story is this, dog. Like I say, you judge a man not by what he do in the streets, not about his money, not about his what he call his spiritual connection, not about his diet, his fitness, none of that shit. You judge a man based off women. You judge him based off the woman that he allow in his life. You judge him based off how the woman talk to him. You judge him based off how that woman respond to him. You judge him based off, is he led by lust? You judge him based off if he's helping a woman commit adultery. The same thing, bro. If you helping a woman cheat on her man, you helping her be evil, you're a wicked man, and you know how you claim to be spiritually. If you are with a woman that's a hoe, and you allow her in your life, you allow her to have the right position in your life, that's such a slap in the face and disrespect to God. If you claim you live for God, then you will know that God talks about the strange woman, which is a hoe. You get what I'm saying? That flattered with her lips. You know, she seduce you with the tongue. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust a smooth talker. And women are the smoothest talkers. Not to me, but if you a sucker out here, then that's how dudes get caught up. You know what I'm saying? That's how dudes get set up. Think about how many dudes got set up just based off a woman talking to him. I know like personal stories from people in my real life that shit like that has happened to. Like, and people end up dead because they trust a woman who doesn't supposed to be trusted. First off, you shouldn't trust nobody ever, period. Only trust you should have is in yourself and God. Your God, whatever God it is. But as far as trust with humans, I don't play that type of game with humans. I don't trust no human. And that's just what it is, man. And if you feel some type of way about me not trusting you, that's let me know already what I need to know about you. You know, cause who the fuck take it personal and get mad that somebody don't trust them? You know what I'm saying? But anyways, yeah, no, you judge a man based off women. Like I say, the way women respond to him, the type of woman he dealing with. You know, if he helping women commit adultery, if he helping women cheat on their man, you know, a lot of dudes will see a female with a dude and he still try to talk to her anyway. And then the dude fuck around and kill him. It's like, nigga, you deserve to die. Look at what you doing. You willingly being evil. Like, it's one thing. It's situations to where women lie and be like, oh, I'm single. And then the man go to that man's house and her ex or her baby daddy or whatever, you know, he got the address. He pull up, he see a car there, smoke him. You know what I'm saying? That's a different situation. He fell, like I said, he fell victim to the woman flattering tongue. You know what I'm saying? Her seducing words. He fell victim to it. But for you to willingly mess with a woman who has, you know, she's dealing with another man, and he has every right to react that way. And you know, God says the same. You know what I'm saying? He had every right to react in a harsh way and kill you. You deserve it. You deserve it. That's what you had coming. That's the path you put yourself on willingly. And why did you do that? You did that over lust. Because you can't control your lust. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Comment what you think. Subscribe. I'm out.